to the channel, and today we're going to be doing this commercial build, and I built the Target store, which you guys probably are familiar with. There's like a Target in almost every single city, but I got the idea from Vanessa Ebanks. She's a really good friend of mine that I met through the Sims FreePlay, so she actually gave me the idea to build a Target store, and then we can like eventually upgrade it with depending on the kind of updates that we get with the game. But this is just what the building looks from the outside. It's super simple since it's a commercial build. There's nothing really special about it. And one thing that I noticed is that the first floor is always like filled with windows versus like the second floor, and even like other department stores there's like no windows. So that's why the building looks kind of awkward with like the windows only being on the first floor. And then I just decorated it with just some little flowers on each side of the entrance right here. So there's the sliding door, and I did bring over some Sims to kind of like show how they can move and interact with all the different items. So let's go ahead and head inside. So here's the sliding doors like I mentioned, and then you just walk into like a super big room. But off to the right here is the infamous Starbucks. How there's one in like almost every, I'm pretty sure there's one in every Target. But here's the Starbucks. There's just a Sim there, the barista just waiting for someone to order. And then I just use like basically all of the cafe items, and I love the wallpaper as well. It really gives it like a warm and like coffee look. And then there's just one of my Sims drinking some coffee, but she's probably waiting for one of her friends to like get done shopping. And then there's just one of my other Sims. He's trying to decide what kind of pastry to get. So I use that little display there. Then there's just like a bunch of seating areas for you to sit down and either eat there. And then, yeah, just have the little espresso machines behind there, and then just some other like appliances to showcase that it's a coffee shop there. And then right across is like the customer service section. So this is where you would come if you were going to return or exchange any items. So I'm just pretending that those lockers are also for like if you ordered something online and you're just going to come here to pick it up in the store. So that's where they would keep all of those items. And I just use the little lights on the wall there just to kind of decorate it and just pretend that the Target logo is also right there. And yeah, you can see I did use some garage doors just to help open up like the spaces while keeping the rooms separate. And then this hallway over here just leads you to the restroom. So I was only able to fit one restroom, so that's why I just added like a bunch of cubicles, and then there's like the electric hand dryer and then just some paper towels as well. So then here you just keep walking and it opens up to like the actual store section. So you can see that's just where I fit all of like the cash registers. And then this first section here is kind of like basically all of like the beauty products and like lotions and like anything that you would need revolving around like anything that's like bottled, I guess. So here's more of like the makeup section, so that's why I just use those little displays. You can see I use like lots of different things from like different events and stuff, and then just like the simple white laundry cabinets, the corner ones, just to make those little stands in the middle. And then these spa items, well, like the spa shelves work really well to showcase like all of the creams, and like I said, anything bottled would be on sale right there. And then over here, this garage door opens up to like the grocery section. So Target doesn't really have like a really big grocery section, at least not the one that I go to, but that's why I kind of kept it pretty small. So again, mixing up the items, I used mostly the like grocery store update items here. And then there's just like a little pantry section to show how they would also sell like jams and like peanut butter, anything else that you would need that's like food related there. Then there's just like a little bread section in the middle, the fridge section, which I probably could have made that, much bigger because they do have like a whole, like tons of rows full of fridges. And yeah, so that's basically the entire first floor. And then we're just gonna head up on the escalator, and I don't know if like your guys' Target is 2-story or not, but the one that's near me isn't. But the first time I went to a 2-story Target, I was very surprised because I didn't even know that those existed. But they actually have like a separate escalator for your cart. So that's kind of to show like the two sections. One of them would be where your cart goes, and then one is like for you to actually go up. So yeah, super interesting. But anyways, here is like the electronics section. So usually they have like their own desk, in like the electronics section. So that's the employee that works there and like specializes in like the all the fancy TVs and everything. I couldn't turn them on because, well, actually I didn't even try turning them on, but I know that there's a glitch where like you can have them be on without having a sim watching them. But anyways, I forgot to do that. And then here is the home decor area. So probably my favorite section. I always love passing by this part of the store, even though I never buy anything. But anyways, here's, I just basically display like a bunch of different like decorative pieces. So there's like some shelves, towels, that little like blanket rack would be on sale, the little cabinet, and then like these shelves would be on sale along with like the different plates that they sell. And then here I just combine like a bunch of different decorative items, like I said, full of like shelves, baskets, blankets, plants, these little deers. I thought would be really cool just to sell so you can place them in your house. And then yeah, just super pretty. I think it looks really aesthetic as well. And then here are just some different mirror options that would be on sale as well. And then you saw the vacuums there, which also kind of go with like the home decor section. And then I'm just pretending that that little potted plant is also for sale, because one thing that I noticed is at Target they love to sell like potted plants and stuff, even though they're always fake. But you know, it's just for the looks. And then over here is the clothing section. So I just basically use, like I said, the items from like the, I think it was the boutique, chic boutique event that we had like pretty much a while back now. And here's just like the purse section. Like I said, could have made it a little bit bigger, but I decided to keep it pretty simple, because if not it would just be like a tons of rows of like the same items. And then there's just some mirrors to kind of show like the dressing room area. And then we don't have a lot of like racks that have male sim clothing, so I just use these laundry cabinets basically because they have like the t-shirts and then also like the folded t-shirts at the bottom. So that just kind of shows, you know, the simple clothing that like the male sims could wear. And yeah, it kind of sucks that we don't have that, but hopefully we get something for the male sims in the future. And then this cute little section is kind of to show like the outdoor decor furniture that they sell at Target. So they would have this grill for sale, and then just like a nice little, just like a nice display basically to showcase all the furniture that they have. And I think it looks so pretty. I'm definitely going to use this whole setup in the future for one of my actual houses and put it outside, because I always forget that I have this little decoration of like all the leaves. It's in my inventory, but I always just forget that I have it, so I need to use those more often. And then the last section here is the little kids section. So I just combined the toys, the toy section, along with like the clothing that they have. So I again use some of the laundry cabinets just to show like the folded clothing parts, and then those other new closet cabinets that we have that actually have the baby clothing. So really nice that we have a little bit more like variety when it comes to like the closets. So we're just missing male sims. But anyways, here's the toy section, and then just like a little bit of furniture, you know, like that little table where you can buy it and your little toddlers can draw on it. And then yeah, just a bunch of toys scattered around. And here's just a quick overview of the entire second floor. Like I said, pretty big, and then hopefully you guys can use your imagination. Everything would be like properly sectioned off. And then I forgot to mention that the Starbucks is mezzanine, so it would have like a really nice like super high roof. But yeah, that's basically it for the store itself. And then I did build this on, I can't remember which lot it was, but the lot came with this in the back, so I didn't build this part. This was already on the lot. But I thought it would be really nice just to kind of show, you know, the Target's like a big community space. So just to add to that, I just kept this here, and just it's like a mini park, and like it has a whole greenhouse as well. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's basically it for this Target. I will be showing you guys the grid. Let me know if you guys plan on rebuilding it, or what you guys thought of it, if it's realistic or not. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you again, Vanessa, for suggesting this. I hope you enjoyed it as well, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.